Endcliffe Student Village. Here you have students everywhere, everything you need in one place, great scenery, and, well, a fourth year trying to relive her youth.
So I made it to Endcliffe Village. This is where I lived in my first year. It's bringing back memories. This is just one example of student accommodation. There's also the Student Village Ranmore and city accommodation. You can live in university accommodation in all academic years, so you don't just have to be a fresher to live here. So let's have a wander around.
Now let's get straight to what's important, where students actually live. I wasted no time as soon as I got here and found some really nice freshers to let me have a wander around their accommodation.
So this is some of the student accommodation all around. So this is a student kitchen where you'll refine your culinary skills. Toast and noodles. And you get a little breakfast bar. Sometimes you get a table in some of them as well, where you can sit and chat to all your flatmates. All bills are included, which is great because you don't have to worry about splitting things with your flatmates either. It's a typical student room. This is where you do all your work. Sleeping.
All of the university accommodation in Endcliffe Student Village is based around this building called The Edge. I got very familiar with this place when I was here. There's a laundrette.
One of the great things about being a student is that you have to do laundry by yourself. But this is pretty much the Sunday night hangout.
Cash machine, reception, and an old friend of mine, the vending machines. Oh, you're judging now, but I'm telling you, at 2 AM when you're hungry and you realise you have no food in, a pack of instant noodles can really save the day. Or night, should I say. For food during the day, there's a food hall and a cafe where I got a lovely bowl of soup and coffee. And let's not forget the Edge bar upstairs. Unfortunately, I went here during the day, so I didn't get to see it in all its glory, but at night it's packed with students. As I was leaving, I was able to meet a resident mentor who answered some of my questions.
Hi, I'm Martin, the resident support coordinator. So my job entails that I manage the residential mentors who live in university accommodation and make sure that they go and visit their own they have a bunch of mentees that they go and support on a weekly basis, as well as then supporting those students who are having problems in university accommodation on a more one-to-one level. The support is very helpful, and there's always someone on hand, and as you kind of go through the year you find there's always someone who does something you hadn't considered. So yeah.
And last but not least, I even got hold of a couple of freshers who summed up their first few weeks in Endcliffe Village.
Fresher, do it next year. Make sure you're here. Yeah. Sheffield's amazing.
Yeah, really good. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the student accommodation here. Where do you want to go to next? Click here if you want to see the university faculties, and click here if you want to go to the Students' Union. That was my room in the first year over there. Oh, memories.